talk about Yakubu, now I'm going to talk about IYAMU. I talked to you how he went to school, so I'm also obliged to report as follows. And we are liable if we say anything that is libelous. I bear full responsibility in my personal capacity. I waive my immunity. I set my immunity aside. And I declare as follows before God that the other guy, Mr. IYAMU, he has a very interesting lifestyle. He went to school. He finished his primary school. I haven't seen the testimonial, but he finished. He then went to University of Benin to read law. 2 years later, he was rusticated. For 2 years, they drove him from school. Why? He carried acid and pour on the body of another student. Today, that student is deformed for life. His manhood has been destroyed. Today, he cannot raise a family. That is his credentials. And that is why he could not go to law school. That is why, although he read law, he is not a barrister. Now, because of crisis of identity, he went to carry a Bible and said he's a pastor. I am born again. I am born. It's okay. The sin is committed. He has to continue to pray for that. Then, somehow he got out of Uniben, not a barrister. He has to carry pastor. All right. But you remember Pastor King? Pastor King. How many people killed? He's sentenced to death now. So to carry Bible, it doesn't give a clue about who you are. Only God knows who is a Christian. Will somebody say hallelujah? By their action, we know who is a Christian, who is a Muslim, who is a pagan, who is a Kabbalist, who is a cultist, who is an honest man, and who is a gentleman. Now, his work experience. First job, PA, to who? Lucky Benedict. Second job, Chief of Staff, to who? Lucky Benedict. Third job, Secretary to Edo State Government, under who? Lucky Benedict. That's all his creations. After Benedict, he retired and started building his private homes. Finish. Now, yesterday, he wrote, when he cannot dispute the fact that in Uromi, PDP government with IYAMU as secretary to the government, they didn't build school, they didn't build road, they didn't do anything. He now said, no, he cannot be blamed. Read today's papers. He said, IYAMU said he cannot be blamed for the failure of Benedict's government. Now there are two issues here. So he agreed that the government failed. Correct? The only thing he's saying is that he is not to be blamed. All right, if we will not blame him for the failure of the government in which he was chief of staff and secretary to government, would that be the reason to promote him to the office of governor? No. Hey, tell me your friends. Tell me your friends. Tell me the government you serve, and I will tell you what you will do. Is that not so? I'm campaigning with our candidate. He's able to say, I will build on what has been done. IYAMU is not able to say he will build on what they did before, because they did nothing. Then they come here. This is the last one. Oh, we set up Casavita in Uromi. You, the people of Uromi, that factory, did it ever work? No. They use it to siphon money. But we have sold it to a private company who should now develop it. I don't want to reassure you, for us in APC, Edo is one. Every government must work in Edo South, in Edo Central, and in Edo North. We must unite our people. We must sustain free basic education. We must build more schools. We must provide more water. And the water that Anini did not do, President Buhari's government will do it. Uromi will have water. Ubaha will have water. Esa people will have water. God bless you all.
Paul Ibe, a senior aide to former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, has reacted with shock the reported endorsement of Pastor Osage IYAMU by the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Oshiomole. Ibe, the senior special advisor to the 2019 People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate, in a tweet on Wednesday, wondered whether it wasn't the same IYAMU Oshiomole described as thief in a viral video just a few years back. In the video that has now gone viral on social media, Oshiomole, while campaigning for Governor Godwin Obaseki prior to the governorship election almost 4 years ago, said of IYAMU, "He has a very interesting lifestyle. Now, because of crisis of identity, he went to carry a Bible and said he's a pastor and born again. His first job, he was PA to Lucky Benedict. Second job, he was chief of staff to Lucky Benedict. Third job, he was secretary to the government under Lucky Benedict. And after Benedict, he retired and started building his private homes. Now, he rose when he cannot dispute that the PDP government with IYAMU as chief of staff cannot build roads, cannot build schools, cannot do anything. Now he says he cannot be blamed." Read today's newspaper. IYAMU says he cannot be blamed for the failure of Igbenedion government. So he agreed that the government failed, but said he should not be blamed. Okay, all right. If we will not blame him for the failure of the government, which he was the chief of staff and secretary to the government, should that be a reason to promote him to the office of the governor? He went on to say he was never been indicted in his life. Following the unending fight between the APC national chairman and his godson Obaseki, it is no longer news that IYAMU, who dumped the PDP for APC some months back, has emerged Oshiomole's favorite for the party's governorship ticket. Just yesterday, IYAMU emerged as the APC consensus candidate for the state governorship election. Posting the video on Twitter following the development, Polibe added, "Is this the same IYAMU that Oshiomole shelved his immunity to call out as a liability and a thief, with identity crisis and corrupt, not fit for public office, different from the IYAMU that he has endorsed as APC Guba candidate for Edo 2020. So guys, we've been talking about this whole thing, and at the same time, some people come and say, "Hey, that is politics for you. That is politics for you. That is what is obtainable." You say politics for you, and you talk about integrity. That means, like I said in one of my videos, that means they will be playing with our lives. Using politics, everything is going to be on politics. They will be playing with our lives, with politics. That means you should not even hold them responsible. So if what we are experiencing today is anything to go by, then everybody should just keep quiet. Let you say, yes, it is politics. Then let them continue with what they have been doing, and let the people continue to suffer, because it is all about politics. That is to tell you that even some masses, some people are not even ashamed of themselves. Then we talk about integrity. Once you say something, you must stand on that, because whatever you say will be remembered, will be reckoned to you, and will be you will be reminded of it from time to time. But people will tell you, forget about it, that is the past, and that is how it happens in politics, and you expect things to move on. Then you are helping these people. They can do whatever they want to do with what we are experiencing now. Then tomorrow somebody will come and tell you, hey, it is politics, they should forget about it. Nobody should talk about anybody who has said something at some point. I've been saying it, because how can you now tell me that kind of person has integrity? Oshiomole now has integrity. The same way he campaigned for Obaseki. Now he's now saying, it's so to me, it's very, very unreasonable. I think that's just the best word I can even use for the now. Very, very unreasonable. And people just like, don't forget, it doesn't matter. Nothing like a permanent enemy or friend. It's interest. So it's all about their interest, not about you as a person. And you are going to be defending them. You heard everything he said there. We don't even need anybody, whether PDP or to come and tell us, see what is happening, or to campaign or whatever. He said a lot of things good things about Obaseki. But at the end of the day, he's saying that they are singing a different song now. Obaseki does not want to do this and that. And he praised Obaseki to high heavens. He praised him to high heavens. And the man that he discredited, he called unpretended names. Now the same man. So do you want to tell me that Oshiomole has integrity? Is Oshiomole the kind of person that one needs to listen to? What do we see? They tell of integrity, they tell of change, they tell us all manner of things. People themselves are the problems we have in this country. They are the problems we have in this country. You begin to hear what some people will be telling you. Someone says, which article? Dead political article or another one? See, they are beginning to divert attention. We are talking about what Oshiomole said. No, you talk about what Oshiomole said now with the same person he talked about, and now is talking another thing, saying another thing now, and you are telling us article this, article that. You talk on the issue that is on ground. Someone say Oshiomole as it is vomit. That is Nigeria politicians for you. That is Oshiomole for you. Shameless and selfish. That show the level of Osho brain. A thief, patronized thief. Of course, now I have said it. If you join APC, your sin will be forgiven. Just like we are seeing the same man he called thief and he's coming now. So what has changed? I asked the question, what has changed differently? Since he told us the antecedent, or he told us with IYAMU's profile. So what is he not telling us now? What has changed since that time? All those positions he was holding under Igbinedion's government. So what has changed that is now telling Oshiomole wants to use to campaign? I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand. Adams Oshiomole is the greatest treacherous character I have ever known in Nigeria political history. He is untrustworthy to be believed. Edo people, please don't be fooled again by a man that lacks principles. Politicians are not permanent enemies. Dog is better than politicians because they eat their vomit immediately. So it is not an excuse. All I know is loyalty and submission paramount in politics. I wish both Obaseki and IYAMU best of luck. Okay, it is just politics. IYAMU is the next governor of Edo State. It is just politics. These are the people we are talking about. The truth being told, IYAMU can't be trusted because of the desperation he left the PDP to join Oshiomole. After such public show, IYAMU no get shame at all. You know, not them. You see them? And some people will still be making excuses for them. Making excuses for them is unfortunate. So let's hear your opinion concerning that video. Leave your comments below and let's have your take.